Hey guys, what's up? My name's Todd, and we're playing a little bit of Call of Duty Black Ops on the map Summit, and we're playing Domination again. I've been getting some decent games out of this, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. But real quick, I wanted to mention that I was going to share this video with a new community channel called The Movement. And while I'm not directly affiliated with anyone, I do like to share my videos with certain channels and do some collaborative work. So there might be some stuff in the future with them, or people that I meet through there. But real quick, also I wanted to point this out. So having a little bit of information about your area and your surroundings can go a long way. These two guys easily could have killed me if they were protecting their flanks as opposed to just honing in on that one exit. Just being aware of your surroundings is going to get you kills and save your life, and it really pays off to kind of explore different areas of the map as opposed to chilling in one area and just getting in a comfort groove and never expanding past that. So yeah, I'm not really sure what all I want to do as far as community projects go and stuff, but I figured if I could post some videos with different people and kind of branch out, I might be able to meet some new people and play with different guys. The whole reason I'm doing this to begin with, as far as posting on YouTube, I don't expect to become famous. I don't expect to draw an income out of this. As much as both of those would be excellent, and I do aspire toward things like that, but what I do expect is meeting new people and playing games with people that I meet online, and be able to interact with the community that I'm really trying to become a part of. And so far that's worked out awesome. I've met some really good guys. I've played countless games with them, and I've actually done a few collaborations with them. I've started a podcast with a guy, Napoleon, that I'd met on YouTube, and we get along really well. We've been playing all different kinds of games and stuff together, so mostly Black Ops, but we end up usually, even if we're doing single player stuff, we're sitting in a party and just talking about random nonsense. And that's the kind of stuff that, those are the people that I want to meet. I should have some kind of like a dual commentary or something along those lines with a friend of mine, Tragic, who just recently kind of started up his own channel. And it's been, going great. I'm really excited to see people that I'm, playing with be successful on their own merit, and neither of those guys are people who use like weird tactics to gain subscribers or anything like that. It's just making videos and talking to the people that watch them, and that's exactly how I want to represent myself. So I'm looking forward to what's what's on the horizon as far as meeting new people and doing new things. But Summit, this was one of the maps that when the game first launched, I really liked it, but I sucked at it really bad. I would sit in this building the entire time, and I had no idea how to protect it. I just knew that I wanted to be here. And I find myself doing that with a lot of maps, like the last game that I had uploaded on Domination Stadium. Almost the exact same thing. I would go to the stadium and just die repeatedly because I was like, alright, I want to be here because this seems like a point of interest, but I have no idea what to do with this information. But after a while I started learning different routes, and I hope I get to that point with Stadium, because right now I'm still in that like unsure, I'm not quite positive what I should be doing for the team. I have a couple routes and couple areas that I like. Here's another one of those. Check the room before you move on, or before you start getting tunnel vision on what you're trying to accomplish. That's a room that if you rewind toward the beginning of this game, I do like a quick check into that corner because a lot of people like hanging out there, but for whatever reason that time I was just in a super big hurry and didn't look, and it cost me a death. And I think that was my first death. So up until that point I was flawless, but a stupid little mistake's gonna get you killed. And those are things that I'm trying to avoid, and partly while I'm doing things like this, I know there are so many good players out there, and doing the whole tips and tricks thing on a game that's been out for like, you know, almost 6 months, I think, it might not be really the best idea, but at the same time, you know, people will get into a habit and they will not break it until they've been told. And I'm the exact same way. I have infinite habits that I know are bad. You know, it's bad behavior, and until you really start to analyze your actions, you're never really gonna, you know, correct it. This is another death. I know I had to look at this a few times, so the best way I could really show this was to put it in slow motion. I feel like I was due some hit markers on this guy, and I didn't connect on a single one. I know my aim was definitely sloppy. I'm not trying to make excuses for that. I know I could have been a little more on target. I was surprised, though, that I didn't tag him at least once or twice. But, I don't know. You'll have those, and I knew it was a good game, so a lot of the times too I'll get a little anxious, and you know, I didn't burst fire or anything like that. I pretty much just held the trigger, which is a bad idea. So when I'm capping flags like that, you'll see me chuck the stun grenades and grenades and just pretty much, you know, block off the entrances to that flag, because as soon as you jump on a flag, it starts flashing. You know, the other players get these little notifications, you know, the announcers basically saying, hey idiot, you know, you're losing. There's a guy capping your flag. So people rush at that. But what I've noticed, and something this is actually I'll have to give credit toward Woody's gamertag, when you it's like denying permission to enter. When you use tactical grenades and lethal grenades to kind of create a barrier between you and the opposition, it gives them a lack of options, and they're really unable to just jump in and take it from you. So if you have them to spare, it's amazing when you're playing with Scavenger. Excuse me, Scavenger, and that's what I normally play with on objective-based games. I don't know what this guy was doing, but it's kind of funny. He just kind of flopped around like a fish out of water. But yeah, when you're playing with Scavenger, you can be extremely liberal with your grenades and tactical grenades once you get Scavenger Pro. But this is my tried and true build, marathon lightweight and sleight of hand. So I was absent of Scavenger this time around, but I don't know. I managed to pull out a decent game with it. And that is one thing I've been having a lot of fun with lately, is playing that class on game modes that really it's not suited for. Like, you know, Domination, I guess it can suit people who are really aggressive, but a lot of times it's better off if you're kind of, I don't want to say campy, but just like a little more cautious, playing with like assault rifle and scavenger and stuff like this, and stuff like that. This is a crazy death. So I want to point out, look at the radar here. I just put up the Blackbird. There was no one there, so I went to reload, and the guy like literally spawned in front of me. I'm not sure how I could have prevented that death. The only thing I could think of is like maybe if I didn't jump, but I almost feel like if I didn't jump, I would have been easier to shoot. I don't even know why I jumped. I just like to jump, but really have no excuse for that. These guys are totally clueless. I missed terribly and was still able to kill him. But you know, I don't really mind deaths like that. I was really confused and like trying to figure out what the heck was going on, because at the time I had no idea, you know, where that guy came from, because I'm pretty good at, you know, looking at the map and making sure I know what's going on around me. But yeah, I guess he taught me well not to ever jump around corners with no enemies. I'm not actually sure what I learned from that. But yeah, we're about to wrap up the game here in a second, I think. Guy with the Huey's just kind of doing work, and I'm running around trying to scavenge whatever kills I can before the game ends. And you know, I love trying to get the final kill cam if I can manage it, but when there's a chopper gunner out, it's kind of difficult to compete with that. But yeah, I figured I'll put that guy in last stand and let the Huey take it. Oh yeah, this guy. I'm not sure why he came back so quick, but I appreciate the extra XP and kills there. and almost got this cap. Didn't quite manage it in time, but oh well. I was just hoping to get enough experience because I was really close to prestiging and finishing out this prestige, but whatever. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying, you know, kind of a mix between random gameplay and kind of reviewing some of the deaths and stuff, and you know, side topics at the same time. I'm really getting a little bit more comfortable with some of the discussions and stuff, so hopefully you guys are enjoying it. I really do appreciate you guys watching, and take it easy.